let the dogs out? Who 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 let the dogs out?
Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs for another episode of Unleashed. And joining me today, I got slave pup Phoebe from Michigan joining us. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Well, I got some questions for you to learn a little bit about you and your pup persona, if that's okay.
Fire away.
So I have to get background on the pup names. Slave pup Phoebe.
So my normal lifestyle name is Slave Phoebe. So I just add pup in there when I'm out, specifically going to be in that headspace.
Okay. Well, I know you've just got the ears on, but is that pink and black is what I think I see?
Oh, so that is the Leather Girl of Color Pride flag
Oh,
in a puppy paw. I actually have the leather wristband made by PNC Creations as well, but I forgot to put it on actually.
well that's well, I always like to get a little bit of background on the pup gear, pup persona, pup ears, whatever it might be.
The
And
pup, there's some lore to it, I guess you could say.
yeah.
You want me to go ahead with that?
Well, yeah, sure.
So my pup persona is a puppy raised on a farm, kind of raised around cows.
Okay.
Hence, you get my Moomy side. So I'm also a Moomy, aka cow mommy. It was kind of an honorific given to me, like a handler, caregiver type. Um, and so those two sides of me, their lore kind of mix.
And that's really cool. The pack that I belong to here in Orlando, we have someone his name was Pup Blue, but
Mhm.
he is also a cow as well. So now he goes by Pup Moo Blue.
I like that. Yeah,
So
I have a cow onesie and a cow dress, so
oh
I have.
no.
This is my puppy stuff right here. I'm gonna get a puppy onesie soon. So these my pup side is partial baby fur sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, how long have you been in the pup community?
I found out I was a pup, so I've been in the whole lifestyle, the MS and the kink community for 12 years. Leather for about a little over 2 years. I've been in the leather lifestyle.
Okay.
My first game 12 years ago was actually a leather woman. I realized recently. I'm like, oh crap! I've been exposed to leather longer than I thought. For the longest, I said, I'm not a pet. I'd never be a pet. And then a friend of mine had that medical adhesive, like wrap tape,
Yeah.
and bound my hands like paws. And something clicked in my head, and I went into a pup space. And I kind of couldn't deny it after that.
You can't, no, you sure can. Well, in that long period that you've been a part of the community, what have you found has been the easiest part of being a pup?
So, in the 1 year that I've been in the pup and pet community
Hmm.
in total, going to events, getting involved with your local paw chapter. I was blessed when I found my pup side. I was living near Portland, and they have a huge pet scene. A lot of gay leather bars or leather bars,
Hmm.
or just gay. Will have pup events, socials, lure nights, so leather uniform, rubber, etc. Um, those are nights that you'll see pups out at the bars too. So I was able to experience it that way. There was a social once a month on a Friday, and then the next day on Saturday there was a mosh at the Portland Eagle. And at the time, I was living homeless in my truck. So what else to do but go up there and socialize?
There you go.
And so that's how I really started to explore it. Um, I'm very safeguarded with my pup side because it is nonverbal. It's a headspace where when I get into it, I need someone to care for me. I need a handler, so I don't usually go into it too much unless I know I have someone that's gonna check in on me.
Sure, sure. Well, good. Well, what have you found to be the most difficult part of being a pup?
The most difficult part for me has probably been, well, one being a woman. I mean, there's not too many females in the pup community.
Hmm.
I found a few that I know that I'm close to, but in person, I've only met two, and it was very brief, and it was not at moshes. It was more at socials.
Mm.
Um, but I've never been able to play with another like trans femme or another femme pup, which I mean, I don't know. It just seemed fun. T for T connection is very strong.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so it's just, and then also for me with being autistic and sensory issues, I just recently, about a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, got these ears in my tail. I'd ordered them back in November for my birthday, and because I'm afraid a hood would be too sensory overloading for
yes.
me. Sensory issue, like even these will probably end up causing an issue, but I think it's a little bit less with not having more vision and glasses, and so my pup side is probably going to just use these on the tail. But so that's probably been the most hardest part, is finding the gear that fits me and my disabilities,
Yeah.
and then um because PTSD, I don't want my peripheral gone unless I'm like in a scene with someone I trust. And then
Yeah.
probably what I said before, yeah, those two things.
And I find that, but the thing is that you don't necessarily have to have gear to be a pup. Uh,
Yeah,
and, and I'm glad you found the niche that works for you. And we just welcome you whether you have gear or not. So yes,
yeah, it helps me get in the headspace. Um,
of
it,
course.
it it's a much deeper headspace when I have the ears than when I don't. I get more happy but wiggly. I get more sparkly.
There you go. Well, what?
Sparkly, maybe. I
Hey,
don't know.
we'll take
But
sparkle.
also my pup side is being an emotional support pup. Um, I also get very attentive to other people's emotions when I'm in pup space. I notice
Okay, all right. Well,
overly normal.
what would you just say to someone? What kind of advice would you give somebody that is just now thinking about getting into pup play?
Um, Join a pup chat, a local pup chat to you. Go to events that your local paw has to offer. If you don't have a local paw, try to find some pup or pet related classes on FetLife that are free or low cost. There's munches for pets and stuff. I think the mange has a munch for pets, and there's a few pups that show up there. These pups are on the farm too with horses and cows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's kind of how, like I said, that's kind of how my two came together. So it's like my human side kind of raised my puppy side on the farm.
Yeah. Well, I was raised on a farm my all my younger years, so I know exactly what you mean. So
Yep.
if money were no object for you and you could travel anywhere in the world, what would be your dream destination?
Dream destination. If I had to choose one, it would probably be to San Francisco for Folsom 1 year.
Hmm. Oh, I agree.
Would want to go there for Folsom. It's kind of like one of those pilgrimages, kind of like going to Leather Archives and Museum. It's kind of a pilgrimage.
Yep. Well, I can agree with that on. I've always wanted to go to Folsom. So what does the pup slash critter community look like where you're from?
I just kind of moved back to Michigan about a little over a month ago, and before I moved, I hadn't found the pup side. I found some like, of course, you mean fetish gear nights at bars and stuff that you'll see pups at. I have gotten on the Michigan Paw group chat on Facebook. I don't know if there's any Mosh's event or like specific like pup socials or pet socials that I have personally found. I'm
Okay.
on the look for them. So if anybody knows them, please send them to me
All
because I
right.
would love to bring Mosh out again.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's always fun. Well, if others see this podcast and wanted to reach out to you, how's the easiest way of them getting in touch with you?
So it will probably be slave underscore Phoebe underscore HOR on FetLife
Okay.
or on Facebook. I am Phoebe Phoebe, and then the second name is Kihu, which is my Native American, my indigenous name. It means eagle in Cree. It's KIHE, and the E that has a little triangle over the top of it. It's
Hmm.
that one, and then W, so Kihu.
Okay,
Uh,
awesome.
you should be able to type in Phoebe Hawcom and find me on Facebook. It should still pop up. I'm not sure. It might.
Okay,
But
okay,
yeah, I can get my last name on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, just go
awesome.
with my indigenous name after my preferred name. I've always never really had a separate name in the community that didn't include my preferred name. Now, before I transitioned, I was just Brett Lover 93. He's my
Okay,
ex with a similar name. It kind of meshed together. I
awesome.
do like my Bretts. I like my Bretts and my Littles and my pets for submissives of my own. So
Well, any last words from you before we
um,
get off of here?
be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Always be your authentic self. Um, be safe. Be sane and be consensual.
Awesome. Well, thank
Um,
you so much. I have enjoyed being able to sit and talk with you for a little bit, and it won't be the last time we talk.
nope, nope, nope.